1 and advances on to the playoffs for WCS Challenger.
Perfect response to that 2-1-1, being able to know there's something back at home, then getting a force field.
And we have our first series that we were talking about. It's Neeb versus Idraling. Idraling, who famously in Twitch chat earlier today said, chat is moving so fast, no one will see me say that I am going to Nidus Neeb both games in a row. Confirm or deny, is he going to do it, Zombie Grub?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Not surprised.
100%.
Yeah, Idraling, also known formerly as Volts, I believe we confirmed.
Yes, that is.
If that is him, he's a pretty sick griefer slash troll slash fun player.
Okay.
And I would not be surprised if his goal here was to just make all of you scratch your head as hard as possible.
It's not a Nidus worm. He bamboozled us. It's going to be an all-in, though.
He's just building links, yeah.
It's going to be nasty. It's actually, so far, is not going to be scouted either. Hiding those lings, but then 4 pop out? Just seeing 4 is actually not that suspicious. Oh, okay, well then he sees 2 just come in right now.
Oh wow,
this
this gives him almost a little bit of a surround against this Adept, though.
Yep.
He's able to attack from both sides, which should help him actually kill it and get through. Now the wall off is going to start for Neeb, but he's, okay, he's going to go for the warping in gateway. I thought he might try to go for the cybernetics core. Now some Adepts did kill the drones in the natural, but he's not really concerned about that. This Oracle, however, wants to go ham against these forces, and he has blocked off the front. That shield battery that he's using to help wall is going to finish soon too, which should help keep his buildings alive a little bit longer.
I feel like this has not worked. The shield battery's done. He has a secondary wall potential. He could also recall the Adepts, but maybe he underestimates it. It's kind of the only thing I can think could happen.
Well,
there's a second wall.
He could warp some Adepts inside where that battery is.
Oracle's about to pop out. He's only going to be able to warp in 1 Adept, actually. 2.
All right, the gateway's to die, yeah.
Yeah, but that's all you need to do is hold off against this. And if this was not maybe something he was suspicious of with those first 2 lings, getting that partial surround on the Adept, maybe he would not have prepared these double walls, getting a second Oracle, so on and so forth. But he kind of was like a little tipped off to it. And while it still looks really nasty, I mean, this just doesn't look pretty, it's still a hold from Neeb.
Yeah, sometimes Starcraft is a cruel mistress, and this, yeah, this is it. This is it right here. This is the cruel mistress.
Yep.
So that's a very ugly wall, but he did it on the retreat, so that's just kind of what a wall looks like after Protoss gets ling flooded. He's only got 13 drones, so this game is basically over. Yeah, it was a good effort.
Yeah.
You know, GG.
GG.
And then I'm like, well, is it though?
You know how, and this is really going to strike a chord with you, by the way. Oh, okay, that's not even going to be taking a drone. Hatchery. Blah.
No hatch.
Okay,
no.
all right.
He's skipping. Okay. He's skipping the subtleties here.
Is he like you? Maybe. I think you literally can't not afford a hatchery unless you pull the drones.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're
it's
gonna
kind of the weird thing.
No matter what you do. Okay, maybe he cancels it to start more lings. I don't know. I don't want to try and predict anything for this guy. He's a madman.
Yeah. Anyway, I was gonna just because we're still kind of waiting for these lings to show themselves.
Tell me your tale, Zombie Grub. Tell me your tale.
I was gonna say, strike a chord with you, but like when Brood War players saw StarCraft 2 in its infancy, literally 2010 StarCraft 2, can you really blame them for thinking it was a terrible game?
The idea of not having to pull your eyeballs out of their sockets to play a video game was really jarring to those individuals. You know. Like, wait, you're telling me that your workers will just go mine if you build them? I don't want to micro my units. I want to stare at my base all day and click on 11 different buildings. That sounds way more fun than microing to me. Oh boy, what is this? This is going to be. Well, that's a fast layer.
It's got to be the Nidus Worm or just pure Ling.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's why StarCraft 2 is the strategically superior game, because you can put more attention into your actual strategy. Sock folding.
Okay, not according to some of those Reddit threads, man. Does anyone think that there shouldn't be called an RTS? It's so much more about who has more APM. There's no strategy in this game. Okay, this Adept actually gets fully surrounded. That's kind of bad news.
Is he going to do it this time?
So wait, he doesn't even use the lair, but his speed was delayed. It was delayed because he got a lair. His speed was like finishing right now. What could have happened? What could have happened?
Wow, he didn't get the pylon. Well, now he can just wall off. He has Adepts. He can build Adepts, right? Just full wall. Why not? There's going to be a Nidus network coming in anyway. You don't want him to hit you from both angles.
He doesn't have minerals, but he will. He will.
God, Neeb, just get more minerals. Ugh.
He's getting a robo probably in preparation for what he's thinking is going to be a Nidus Worm. To be clear, his probe has not scouted the natural, has not scouted the third base, but it was denied by 6 lings, and it's like, wow, I wonder what that means. So he is prepping probably for a Nidus Worm, and maybe it's roaches.
Does
you know,
he
it's
really?
lings.
Does he really think that it's going to be a Nidus though? Did he scout this at all?
No, he didn't. But I would have
All
figured
right.
that he would have been on guard
This is
against
gonna
it.
work.
But maybe the lings at the front, like, really, like, it threw him off. He's thinking more about another ling all in because he has nothing scouting this.
This is the fastest Nidus humanly possible, by the way.
But it also is somewhat vulnerable, right? Because it is just lings. Now the probes have actually already
There's
been,
nothing
like,
here, though.
so many of them were pulled to the natural to solve the problem of the pylon.
I think he easily gets the robo if he wants.
Oh.
Force field with the probes around and the adepts may be the only way he loses this, but even then, I'm still...
That actually was exactly what was not supposed to happen.
Yeah,
None of this when the natural happened.
Another
The Nidus Worm's actually going to do it.
This is
It's going to win. It's going to win. It's won.
A star is
Neeb
born here.
was thinking entirely about the front and not about the back. No!
This is going to be the fastest 3-game series in WCS history. I'm calling it right now.
When I was playing Brood War with my older brothers back when I was like 12, so like 15, 16 years ago, it was on the N64. It wasn't Brood War.
You actually tried it on the N64.
That's the only way I knew Brood War or Starcraft existed. I was on the PC. It was an N64 game to me, and my brother would mass carriers.
That was my, because I got into Starcraft from playing Diablo. I got pretty big into Diablo when I was little. But we started with that on like the PS1. I think I played.
Yeah.
I played Red Alert on the PS1 for the first time, which most people
Me
were
too.
like, "How on earth do you play an RTS on a console?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Apparently Starcraft is on the N64."
A couple important things actually kind of are happening. So Mexico before Nexus, but then also the probe
That lair.
scout was pretty fast, so he wasn't denied the scout by 6 lings on the high ground this time.
Do it again.
Yes, he is. But like, I could have sworn I could have sworn that Neeb was gonna have an idea of a Nidus Worm in his head, considering who he was facing, but maybe not. Maybe he literally is like, I didn't know this guy was like anyone, and I thought he was gonna ling bust me again, which some people do. That's literally their thing. Just ling bust, ling bust, ling bust. But that little extra Nidus Worm, how clever. But now Neeb should be aware of that.
Yeah.
And at least be scouting for it so he can have his units in proper position, protected by XYZ.
With the timing of the robotics facility, this game, surely he'll be able to have an immortal out
I mean,
in time to kill the Nidus, but oh my god, he has to recall the adept because the Lings get it inside again, and the surround on this adept would be catastrophic. This kills the Protoss.
have to pull the probes again to the natural, which isn't such a big deal if you deceive the adepts, but already losing one sucks. Here's the Nidus Worm once again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's playing the attention game, right? Because he wants to get the Nidus up, he wants to distract Neeb. And frankly speaking, an Immortal does not 30-ish Lings built off into a Nidus stop. So you have to prevent the Nidus from going up. He does get a Stalker this game that's gonna patrol. So I imagine a Stalker and Adept with a probe pull should be able to kill a building Nidus Worm on this patch. Unless the Stalker runs away and he's able to put that Nidus into a dark spot that he doesn't see.
Again, to be fair, maybe last game he was expecting the
Here we go.
roaches later on, but this time he is on guard against the very fast Nidus Worm. Pull the probes, Stalker attacks it. Womp, 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 womp.
Probes are tasing it.
No!
Tasing
Little bit extra. There we go.
It's now. Nope.
It's kind of close, though.
And then he's getting another one. But the Stalker and the Adept may not get there in time this time, but the Immortal is almost out. And this one should finish. Look at this, he's preemptively trying to wall off. There's the force field. Oh, the Lynx!
No,
Through,
he
though!
That's it's awkward.
I'm waiting to see if he starts another one inside the
But
main base.
it's like, seriously, the addition of 2 more Warpins and an Immortal could be the difference, but he's getting, like, decent surrounds here. Another force field to help protect the Immortal.
It's actually
15
working.
probes dead.
He's almost got the Immortal
He
dead.
has the economic advantage. He's going to kill the Immortal. It's actually going to be it.
Are you real?
Are you real? Are you so real? My God. He's not even going to have another Warpin. He doesn't have minerals.
Can
Fine,
I get...
darn it.
All right, I'm going to see this in the Twitch chat when this is over. Can I get a baby rage? I want to see everybody in chat spamming that.
Lose.
This is potentially the greatest thing in the
raise from the
history
main.
of things. Idraling defeats Neeb. GG! This is America.
The land of possibilities.
And Idraling pulled himself up by his Niter Swarm and he said, I'm going to defeat you, #1 American player, and he did.